Dutch Angel Dragon meet and greet. Usually what we do here is we just hang out, we ask questions and everything, but I always make an opener, obviously. So I am obviously Telephone, or Eno, creator of the Dutch Angel Dragon species. Does anybody have any questions, like about the species or the development so far? Anyone have a question?
I do have one though. Any descendants to telephone, like say cell phone, smartphone?
With their partner.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Not made into a suit yet, but hopefully soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw your hand in the back. Yeah.
For those of us who are cabbages that really don't know the history of the origin of the Dutch Angel Dragon, can you provide a condensed history that, without having to go through what you may have had to tell 100,000 other people who've asked the same dumb question?
So kind of the history of like how the species was made?
Yeah, where did the species come from?
Yeah, no, it's a fun one to answer. So when it came to the species, a lot of inspiration was like when I was a kid, I loved dragons, I loved horses, and I just couldn't settle on either one, so I actually ended up combining the two. And over the years, I just kept designing more and more and more until I actually started a story behind them. And here we are. So it's just kind of like since I was a wee child into a big person now, I've been obsessed with it, so yeah.
Follow-up question then. Why the Dutch?
So Dutch, the name Dutch is actually from the very first horse that I ever owned. His name was Dutch, or a registered name, Dutchman's Gold. Unfortunately, there was a tragic ending, so he unfortunately passed away. And in memorial to basically him, I kind of named Dutch Angel Dragons after him, because he meant a lot to me. So, and it's also, when you put the initials Dad, it's also kind of a nod to my dad, who we lost to cancer years ago. So that's kind of how those all intertwine.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else have a question about the species? Yes, you over here.
What year did you start making your first telephone suit?
Oh man. Oh geez. So the first telephone suit, this is the first one that I've made, right? So I guess me making it 2021. However, the first telephone suit, when was that made? I think 2009.
Yes, I think you inspired me to what I am today.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the head was made by Phoenix Wolf like years and years ago, like the first one, and then Phoenix Wolf in Multicolor Bark surprised me with a bodysuit later on, and then later on after that, Phoenix Wolf surprised me with the new head, which is the one that you guys probably recognize the most, 2.0. And then here we are with 3.0, so yeah. Any other questions?
Why no pupils?
Why no pupils? I think it's just a design choice that I had in mind. So when I came up with Telephone, it sounds sappy and cheesy, I know, but I literally just had it in a dream one night, and I sat down and drew it, and here we are. So that's pretty much it. You had a question.
All right, what kind of powers can Dutsies have?
They can have any power. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, any element, any power. Now we've been kind of implementing something to the community. So as you guys know, I actually stepped down as community leader. Now I just solely work on the species and the species development. Whisper is actually in charge of the community. However, to make things a little bit easier, what we've done for Dutch Angel Dragons is there's a canon version and a non-canon version. So either you can follow along with all the canon version and rules and stuff, and then there's also non-canon where you can kind of spice things up a little bit, try different things. The only thing we've always been really set on is obviously no adult artwork, anything like that. We do want to try and keep it clean in that aspect. So yeah, but as far as like species development and having those powers, you can really do whatever you want.
Okay.
So, and we do have the website as well, DutchAngelDragons.com, where you can go and read a little bit more about the species. So there is that as well.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yes. So are duchies in any way magical, like say unicorns or other kinds of dragons?
Yes, so Dutch angel dragons are technically a type of ghost.
Oh.
So they live, so on our, how do I explain this the best way possible? I usually would have a laptop explaining all this for you guys. Unfortunately, I forgot it, so I'm just trying my best here. But basically, there's our realm where Dutch angel dragons are seen as ghosts, and then there is Abyss, Aether, and hold on, I get Terra and yeah, Abyss. Oh God, sorry, Abyss. My brain, ADHD. Sorry, I get tripped on that all the time. But basically, there's other realms like the ghost realm, where there's like unicorns, more fantasy and whatnot. Paradise, which is more of like a heavenly or godly realm, and then there is Abyss, which is the dark, spooky realm or whatever. So there's kind of like multiple different universes, but sorry, long story short, they're ghosts. Any more questions? Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how'd you come up with the name Telephone?
So Telephone actually wasn't supposed to be her name. It actually was just a placer name because I didn't know what to name her. So as an inside joke at the time with a friend of mine, I was just like, I'll just name her Telephone for now. Well, I never changed it, so here we are. Yes, I see you in the striped sweater.
What inspired your design of Telephone, like the specific stripes and like the placement of all the things?
Again, it really comes down to just like having a dream about a creature like this, and fine tuning it and fine lining it. Once I woke up and I was like, I have to draw this. That was so cool, and I liked it. So, yeah. Oh, I see you in the back.
Yeah. Are antlers allowed because?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah,
just wanted to make
definitely.
sure.
They can have multiple different horns.
Yeah.
A thing about Dutch angel dragons is that when they see something that they like, they actually can go into their quote-unquote cocoon form, forming their bodies down into like energy, into like an egg, but like a rock with crystals growing off of it, right? And if there's something specifically that they like, say a deer, and I don't know, maybe something crazy like a flower. So they'll have those, they'll break themselves down, reform themselves with the antlers or whatever specific things that they like, and also maybe be the color of that flower that they also like. So that's how they kind of like change, chameleon. So yeah. Yes.
Is it possible for a Dutch angel dragon to die?
So, there is a lot of exciting things that I am changing completely about the species. So currently right now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but I am working on new information called the domestic Dutch. This has been taking me about 6 years now to complete because I ended up going a step further. And just recently, I've decided to take all the information about Dutch angel dragons and rework things to make more sense and add new things. And in the domestic Dutch information that will be coming out eventually, yes, they will have the ability to die.
Okay.
Because in the past, we haven't had that before, but we're trying to add some more things, especially to help us tell a better story. Because there's all the Dutch information, but there's also 2 different books that will be coming out about the whole universe, this story, the species, the whole kit and caboodle. So it's been a long time working on it, and it still will take time because unfortunately I do have a job that takes up a lot of my time, but we'll get there eventually. Yes?
I know that like speaking has been a large part of the community. How did that come about?
So telephone, again, like, she never was supposed to squeak. Believe it or not, it was the year at MFF when Phoenix Wolf and Multicolor Bark surprised me with the body for 1.0. And they're like, hey, did you hear about this new thing? It's called a dog squeaker, and you run around and squeak and suit and stuff. I was like, no. So they brought out these dog squeakers like it was contraband. And we cut them up. We stuffed the squeakers in my mouth, which you should not do ever. Don't do that. And we ran around being annoying, like horribly annoying, like a swarm of people just screaming and squeakers. And I really liked it. I loved making the sound and everything. And I started to actually do more research into like, what can I do to make this safer? Because if you break down a dog squeaker, there's multiple different parts. There's the actual outer shell with the airbag. There's the squeaker within the airbag. And then there's two little plastic pieces just rammed in there. So those, they're not glued in or anything either. So those will shoot out and you'll inhale them. Just not good. But I ended up actually making my own call to something that I could have different pitch variations on. And it's been a long time developing. Now, I still would not recommend you make your own unless you really, really know what you're doing. But if you want, use elk calls, turkey calls, mouth reeds, Swiss bird warblers. Those are always awesome, but just if you're going to make noises, if you're going to squeak, don't be loud in the dealers and don't be loud in the elevators where people can escape you, right? We don't want to hurt someone's ears, especially if they're sensitive to it. Any more questions? Yes.
I have a follow-up question. So I'm really big into all things audio. I'm pursuing a degree in sound design for video games. Would it be canon to create a character that instead of speaking, it like opens its mouth and emits like synth noises?
Oh yeah. I mean that's totally fine. I mean as far as like what did you say? Synth noises?
Like synthesizer like
Oh yeah.
like auto tune.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so with Dutch anal dragons, they're kind of like parrots. In a way, they don't have to speak. They just make noises what they like. So. You had a question. I saw you were raising your hand.
Oh yeah. I know duchies have both genders like everything else, but I guess that means they're egg layers. So basically, how do they reproduce?
So Dutch anal dragons actually don't really have a gender. They have basically what I would explain as like a like gender code if you want. They're supposed to be very diverse in that aspect. So with their energy and everything, like maybe they want to be more male, or they can actually change that and be female. So they can really be whatever they want any time of day. The way that they reproduce is, we got to think of them like batteries, right? They don't work like normal animals, cats and dogs. The way that they reproduce is, what I was talking about before is the cocoon state. So the cocoon state is where they break themselves down as solid, pure energy, which will eventually look like a stone that has crystals growing off of it. This way that they can blend into their environment and hide why they're in this vulnerable state. So if we have two Dutch anal dragons, male and male, female, female, or male and female, or neither, if they are too close to each other, when they cocoon, they can either one, fuse together and have a Dutch anal dragon, say with 2 ears, 2 eyes, multiple legs, Or if they're separated enough, their energy actually flows between, and we get a new Dutch that grows in between from the excess energy that's kind of emitting from these giant cocoons. So that's how they actually reproduce. Yes?
How long do they live?
They can live, that's a good question. They can live for a very long time, basically almost infinitely. So they almost are immortal beings. However, there are a lot of things that can, which will come out in the new information, stop them from existing. So, yes.
Anyone ask something?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, dear.
Can Dutch angel dragons technically like regrow their tail into a different length?
Yep. Yeah, they can regrow. They can have their tails off.
So like something for me is like I might have made my tail originally like too big, like is a sword rider tail.
Yeah.
So it's like if I wanted say a sword tail, that would totally be okay with canon.
Yeah, that would definitely be canon.
Okay.
Any more questions? Oh, okay.
The way she
Yeah.
What's the story behind the muzzle ring and opening it up for anyone to use?
Oh, that's a great one. So muzzle rings. Okay, so when I initially made that rule, so one, it was a part of the story. You know, I won't spoil too much, but I'll go into it a little bit. But also, I knew the moment that I opened up the species, people would want to be or look as close to telephone as possible. And I don't mind that, right? But the one thing I was worried about the most was people getting bullied, being like, "You're a telephone copy, stop copying telephone." And so I was like, okay, let's kind of have it where, let's choose the most contrasting part of her. So that was her muzzle ring. So we did that. We asked people to maybe do different horns and just kind of push people to be more creative. Now, on the story side of things, what it was for is this is kind of like their halo. But I can't tell you any more about it until the information comes out. I'm really excited because it's fun. It's fun, but you guys will figure out eventually in the future. But the reason why I removed the muzzle ring rule is because the species was very grounded and people knew what they were. And we felt like it just wasn't necessary anymore to have, especially with us having a canon and non-canon version. So, yeah, yes, back in the row.
So you say that there's 2 books coming out, some in the future, about the species, and I'm curious where those will be attainable.
So the information for, which will be, so once the domestic Dutch information comes out, the species will be completed. Finally, after years and years of work. So once that comes out, it'll all be available on the Dutch Angel Dragon website. Now there's 2 stories that I'm working on. There's one that actually follows the story of a Dutch that is domesticated. An old character of mine named Ghost. So that's going to be the first story, and then there's going to be the main story with Lyra and Telephone, which will come way later because this book has taken me so long, and it's unfortunate. Like there's been times where I've lost all of it from computer getting fried, and I didn't know about Google Docs, or posting it online, or just hiccups along the way. But that book is it's like this thick, and I need to make it down to like this thick, you know. So it's going to be a little while for the main story, but yes, we will have those hopefully, I would say in the next couple of years, hopefully as long as everything goes well. So.
Yeah, but where can you get them?
The website, DutchAngelDragons.com. Sorry about that. Any more questions? Yes.
So, do Dutchies ever get sick, hurt, or maybe even drunk?
Yeah, that will be coming out in the information as well. So the domestic Dutch faction of information that's coming out. It will be introducing like sicknesses that they can have, plants that can kill them, plants that are poisonous, dangerous animals to them, tons and tons of information. So that's some kind of like a little snippet of what's coming. So hopefully soon. Any more questions? Yes.
Are there any specific rules you're so keen on, like anything that people, besides like sexualizing them, any rules you don't want people doing?
You know, as far as the community goes, like with rules and everything, that's up to Whisper now. But the one rule that I'm hard set on is I just don't like adult things with it. So like adult artwork and sexualizing stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it nowadays. So yes.
How comfortable is the head to wear?
Oh, really comfortable. Super comfortable.
And vision's good?
Mhm. Yeah, vision is.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
About 170. About 170 degrees.
Yeah. Any more questions?
I actually got one.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you actually, do you enjoy seeing other duchies that were inspired from you?
Oh, yes. Oh my god. Like seeing like everybody like come here with like their own Dutch angel dragons that they designed. I never expected to be at this point. And it's just the coolest thing to me. I'm glad that you guys like enjoy it and have fun with it. And that's like what means the most to me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Make me blush. Do we have any more questions? Yes.
How did you make the paws? They're so fluffy.
Oh. Okay, so these are fun. This is a suit that usually it's based off of my art, but my hands obviously aren't that long. This is a mitt that comes off my hand, and then I've got magnets. So you can see how that kind of falls off of it a little bit, but yes. It's just a pattern. I've got a whole YouTube video on how I built her and stuff, so up on YouTube. That better explains it a little bit.
So that kind of makes it how like a duchy can grow more fingers when needed.
There's just a Dutch angel dragon out there with a human hand coming out of it. Hi.
You can still make that a thing, though.
Yes, dear.
As of currently, what can you not do when designing a Dutzy?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. So, again, usually just don't sexualize it. It just depends on what you want to do as far as like non-canon and canon goes. And that's something more the community leader can answer for you guys. If I have my information and if I didn't forget my laptop for this, I could answer those a little bit better, but unfortunately I can't right now.
Not that she was supposed to be a smartphone.
All right, I think I'll answer one more question, then we can just go ahead and move on. One more question? Yes.
Unfortunately, your wings look a little small. Can Dutch angel dragons fly?
That's, actually, I wanted to know that. Can they be any size they want?
Yeah, they can be any size they want. Usually they can fly. I do draw telephone flying, but she's actually afraid of flying, so.
So she needs her wings small.
Yeah, tiny wings. Alrighty, well guys, thank you so much. Like, we can just hang out now. And thanks for asking questions and coming, I appreciate it. Please feel free to mingle. I love this so much. What? Oh my god.
So this is actually my telephone, and she's a pigeon. I ran into you a few years back in the Midwest. You got a little puffy on me one time because I ran into you.
Oh yeah, just me.
Yeah. So cool she gets a photo with you.
Absolutely, yeah, come on over.
Let's tail.
What, you want me to do? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, no problem.
I'm actually, I'm gonna be designing my own duchy here soon.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm actually not a duchy, but he actually talked me into it.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed about duchies, they love their noses scratches.
Or at least I do. Well, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you around. Appreciate it. This looks so good. Yeah.
You got to be
This looks amazing.
Thank you.
I got a pin for you.
What is that?
I'll drop it off with Sophie.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Dutch Angel Dragon, do you mind if I got a photo with you?
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, hold on. Solo first. All right. Is there anyone who can help? Is there anyone who can help out? Help?
I can.
All right. Thank you.
You care which orientation?
Not really.
All right. And there you go. Took 3 photos.
Awesome. Thank you, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget your hat.
See you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, absolutely. We're doing selfies.
Yes, we'll do it selfie style.
It's my favorite kind. Yeah, no problem.
I think I probably might design my own duchy one day.
Yeah, do it.
Hey, maybe make a place.
A little short for. I'm taking a picture.
I might even make a place for them on my model railroad.
Thank you.
I don't have pens.
Go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi. Can I have a photo? My duchy. That's what it says. Yeah. It's the first character I made when I joined the fandom. Actually, can you take the photo for me?
Yeah, of course. You help me, I'll help you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and one more for luck.
Thank
There you
you.
are.
Can I have a hug?
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. I love your plushie, by the way.
Thank
It's
you.
adorable. The colors are amazing on that.
Thank you.
Hi. So nice meeting you. You too, sweetheart. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, here comes the creepy part. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you.
And thank you so much.
I take it Dutchies don't like owls.
Take a picture?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna put my head on.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna put my speaker in my mouth.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
That's one of the things I love about the speeches, like making these noises.
It's so fun, isn't it? I love
it's
making
quite
sounds.
neat how you made yours. I mean, all the vocalizations.
Yeah, it's, you know, it was definitely trial and error.
Interested to figure out how you made your head, you know, what the eyesight, you know, thing.
Oh, yeah,
How
no,
you can get.
it's placement of my head in half, but also, like, how big the pupils are.
Hamsters
Yeah.
is something that you can both have as a pet food. That's funny.
Sorry.
Oh, it's amazing, I love it.
Oh my goodness, can't believe how many Dutchers there are here.
It's nice meeting you too. I love your suit. It's great.
You know what I'm saying?
care, dear.
Miss Angel Dragon, can I have one last hug before I go?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank you
to
so much,
Sherbert.
sweetheart.
Yeah, you as well. Oh, I look forward to meeting you again one day.
Absolutely. I'll see you around.
Want to get a picture?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, put him on here.
Hi, buddy. How are you? Slowly kind of making our way.
Whatever system of alliance.
Awesome. I love your suit. Oh, the colors are so great. Wonderful. Take care. You too. Come on.
Is there a line or are we just kind of mask it?
We thought there might be, but yeah, I think everybody has their own interpretation of where the line was.
Kind of a line formation.
Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for coming, honey. Ah, sweet. I'll see you around.
May I?
Yes. I'm also very blind.
Thank you. Let me
can do it.
Okay. My friend gave me this suit, but I finished it yesterday. And I finished it specifically so I could come here.
Oh my God.
I'm new to the Duckies, but I at least wanted to say hi.
Oh, well, thank you. Welcome.
All right, smile everyone, don't blink. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
I took a couple ones.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can I have a picture with you?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really yeah. The species is amazing. Really cool. Yeah, all the things.
Thank you, dear. You take care. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
May I have a hug?
Sorry.
Absolutely. I can help you.
I love your suit.
Oh, thank you. I love yours too. I love the candy corn horn.
Thank you.
That looks so good.
You have your horns, like are these considered feathers or horns?
The black ones are feathers. The white ones are horns.
She can straight up.
You know, I have no idea. I just took foam and like folded it in half in there. It was kind of like all an experiment. So I was like, oh, that'll work.
Yeah. Well, I love them, and you're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi. How are you? I feel that.
I was like, oh, you know what? You saw my circle yesterday.
Yeah. I really want to try one of these raptor masks one of these days.
I don't know. Little kids might have the eggs on the right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw Taylor do it with Alexander when he had her.
Yeah. No, that looks freaking awesome.
No, yeah, I've had this kid.
Oh hell yeah. Ah! I'll see you later, dude. Bye.
See you.
You have to be
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
You know, like, I have to tell you something. First time in 2014, I remember I saw your one photo. I was with you, I forgot who was with you.
Oh,
It was the tall Dutch.
were they gray?
Yes.
That was radio. Yeah, that was my husband.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where is radio doing?
They run the soap pony booth.
Oh.
In the dealer's room, yeah.
Oh shit.
So we ended up selling the radio suit years ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. Someone put a bid on it.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. But we redesigned radio to kind of fit him a little bit more. So.
Is it like kind of like a black and with orange around it? Because I
Um,
know I was doing at the AZFC 2019. I was either behind me or front of me. It was another Dutch.
it's got more like light grays and browns now, instead of having like the yellows and stuff. It's based off of like a wood duck and also a ferret. So those are like some of his favorites, so that's what we did for his design. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely have to. I definitely had to get one Dutch like fits me because I have a big head.
Yeah, definitely.
Big ass head.
You take care of it. I'll see you later.
You have a good one.
I'm sorry. Hi.
You guys were up here before.
Yeah, can I give you a hug? Yeah, absolutely.
The head to leave. You get big ass.
You really got me in.
I do too, don't worry.
It's really nice meeting you. I don't even fit any of my seats. How rude. How rude.
Thank you.
So
You too. I'll see you around.
I'm the last person to book
hey, look behind you.
Oh, hi. You're looking right at me.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, you have some fun. I have fun.
Heck yeah, I like it. I do love this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Great to meet you in person
Yeah,
too.
great to meet you. Also, I'm sorry, guys. Just I need to like give people a heads up. If you could speak up just a little bit, because I actually have a little bit hearing loss. So I'm like, what? What?
What?
What'd you say? But anyway. Anybody else? Your suit is so cute, Jorge. Ah, you're so funny. You go class. No, you don't.
One of you go.
Good to see you too. I love this one. It's so cool.
I don't even want to.
Alright, got it.
I was actually kind of a little concerned about the skull because it wasn't trying to, you know.
Oh no, you're fine. It looks amazing. It's so freaking
Because
cool.
no one really does the skulls.
No one ever does.
I only know one other skull ducky.
Yeah. I'm hoping at some point we'll have like a Dutch skull base. That'd be really cool. Alright, I'll see you around, honey.
Yeah, I'll see you. I gotta get
I
going.
think I got a couple good ones for you.
I love it. Oh my god, you smell really good. Wow. So, remind me the maker.
More for less.
What was, oh, they did such a wonderful job.
Yeah, oh my, I know. This is like their second one, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they did such a good job.
Oh,
It's like perfect.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so comfy.
It's so good. See you around, honey.
Hi, telephone.
Hi.
I'm a striker. The black and white purple Dutchies that you
Oh
met.
yeah, hi. How are you, darling? How
So
are you
nice to
doing?
actually meet you in person.
Good to see you too.
So Striker was made by Furry Mascot, which is a group in China, of course. And I found out that his design was stolen from Spirit.
Oh yeah.
But luckily, he's 75% different. So, but it is, you inspired me to be a Dutchie.
Oh, cool.
Well, I just like to see you and meet you.
Oh,
You are beautiful and nice.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Striker will be back out tomorrow. He's worn out.
Oh
You
yeah.
just made him go bling.
That's like me, man. I feel it. Bye, sweetheart. I'll talk to you later. Hi. I'll see you waiting. Thank you so much. Would you like a photo?
Sure.
Okay.
Ready, partner?
Yeah, nice meeting you too. I love your mask. You did a wonderful job. Can I see you real quick? Ooh, I love the little dots everywhere. That looks so good. You did like a pearl color for the white. That looks great. Oh my god. Yeah, bye, honey. Thank you so much for coming. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
I'm so happy to meet you.
Oh, it's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
What do you go by?
My character's Jet.
Jet? Okay, it's nice to meet you, Jet. I'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on by. Hello. You're waiting here so patiently. Hi, honey.
Hello.
How are you?
I am nervous.
Oh no, don't be.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Yes, with you, but I'm in the dance comp too.
Oh my God! Congrats.
I have no one take a picture, but that's fine.
Good seeing you. Good luck on the dance comp, okay?
Thank you.
You got this. Hi. Hello. Yes.
Hi, nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too. I love this.
Oh, thank you. I made this myself.
Wow. Oh my God, it's so creative. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Really?
Oh, I'll take a photo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like the inside part.
Oh, so the inside is just half inch foam, and then there's a kind of wing bone of the puzzle mat.
Oh.
Yeah, I came up with that. I thought
Yeah.
that would work.
Thank you so much, because I got to remake mine.
Oh, absolutely. If you need any help, just tag me on Twitter and just be like, hey, you know, I talked to you at the panel. Can you help me with wings?
Oh, sure. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was somebody.
Can I get a picture with you? Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This panel was really fun.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys around. You guys have been over here so patiently. Thank you. Oh my God. Ah, I love your mask. That's a new one. I haven't seen the one with the beef before.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you later.
You?
I got you next. I got you next. That is so cute.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I adore them so much. Software, excuse me.
I'll hopefully have a pattern available on Patreon eventually.
They're
so.
very feral. I love it.
Can I get a selfie really quick with?
What are you using?
The birdbistle.com.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah, this was purple.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard it drilled like that before.
I put it against my teeth.
Ah, okay. Oh, I love it. That's perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
That's so awesome.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys. Hi. Thank you for being so patient.
Thank you.
I'll see you around.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just still waiting for it.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Absolutely.
She's very inspired by cute.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Well, please tell them I said hi.
I will do that. I will do that right now.
Perfect, thank you.
Hi there. Can we do a group?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I remember seeing videos of you in high school, so this is like so surreal in the best way possible.
What? No way. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. Since high school?
Yep.
Wow. I still I can't wrap my brain around how long it's been.
Roll chance to go up. I don't want to do that.
Thank you so much. I took a ton of them for you.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you around.
Step up there, man.
Hi, telephone. How you doing, honey?
I've seen you before on TV, YouTube. You're quite a dancer.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? I like your hair.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin.
And I'm a dancer myself.
Really?
I've been dancing for 10 years.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It's hard.
Let's
What
get
type
that
of dancing
picture,
do you
son.
All right. Hell yeah.
Come on, buddy. Let's get
Hell yeah.
that
That's
picture.
awesome.
There's one move that I could do this.
Oh my god.
So I'm kind of double jointed, kind of.
Dude, that's awesome.
This is picture time, son.
What can I say?
I love
Get a
it.
picture, buddy.
Thank you.
Are you doing the dance comp?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, got it?
Well, thank you, telephone.
Yeah, no problem. You take care, buddy. Oh.
I'm also a gold medalist Special Olympic bowler. I've been bowling since 2008.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well,
Gold.
congratulations. Seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh no. And a toy tractor collector too. Like I've got like over 600.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll see you around, honey.
You too, telephone?
Bye, honey. Can I get a picture? Yeah. Come on by.
Start doing playoff math. We win this many games, these people lose these games.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming.
Call on.
So many of your videos are
Hey,
so
telephone.
funny.
How do you like this name? Blizzard the Dutchie. I got the telephone's approval for the name. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that name cannot be taken. That name cannot be taken. It's been approved by telephone.
There you go.
The thing is, again, so nice seeing you, telephone.
It's nice meeting you. And nice seeing you. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a fun time.
It'd be cute to see you and radio together.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Like, I can't wait to remake his suit. Eventually, though. I still gotta make Winter Telephone, which everyone's like, what happened to her?
You still know, you do know Sniper, right?
Yeah. They're such a wonderful person. Yeah.
Was he actually here at the con? Or was it something
No, unfortunately. So if you saw like a suit that was similar to his, it was really, really sweet person. So they ended up accidentally buying that off China, from a factory in China, and it was a rip-off suit. So the guy, they're fine with it, but yeah. So that was the whole thing.
Again, really seeing all you and of course.
Oh, thank you
for making the speech.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you
It's
so
my
much.
favorite one, I think.
Oh, thank you. Well, I can't wait to have more like information out too.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll be really nice.
it'll be nice to have more lore and everything.
Yeah, I can't
out
believe
there.
our species has been domesticated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. I can't wait to show everybody like the bits, the bridles, the saddles, and all that stuff too that comes with
That'll
them.
be so cute. I know you make it look really cute when you wear like little safety harnesses.
Oh yeah. The little like husky sled harness.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I love wearing the harnesses. So.
Here's a question. What's radio?
Huh?
Where's radio?
Radio, so the person radio is actually at the Soap Pony booth here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you do have a booth.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I was looking for you guys the other day.
Video that I saw
Yeah,
earlier.
so when you go into the dealers, they're on the back wall.
Yeah, I know. That's who I thought I saw.
Yeah.
I thought that was real.
They are here, I swear they exist. Alright, does anybody have the time by chance?
It is 5:50.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Time flies.
I know,
Time
Jesus.
flies when you read
Time flies, don't
It's
it?
probably like 5:30 or something. We're no, it's 5:50. Whoa, geez.
I've infiltrated.
Oh, it's you. I drew you earlier. Yeah, I drew you both. Hi.
Can we get a quick photo?
Yeah.
Beauty.
Bye, honey.
Get in there.
I got my phone.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that's the first telephone I'm getting. This is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Bye, guys. Take care. I'll see you around the con.
You've been waiting so long for this.
Get
one together.
Do one up
I
together.
had so much fun to join you guys earlier.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll do one more. I gotta get like closer for the frame.
Oh, I'm not gonna
I'll do one.
win. Now.
Yeah, you too.
I know.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you,
I see
telephone.
you back there. And you guys, come on up. Come on up. Hi, honey. How are you? Good.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you around. Yeah.
Can we get a photo of you with you?
Yeah.
Here, I'll see both of you guys.
10 years.
Can I get one with both of you guys?
10 whole years.
You can do your solo first, and then I'll join.
Okay, my vision is terrible. Don't take photos of the purse you had on.
It was amusing to watch.
Okay, yeah, you're good. I got it.
Awesome.